Hello. So, as usual, we're well overdue, but what's changed? Anyway, um, look, I'm not doing well. That's the truth. Um, but it's on schedule. What I mean by that is when you do chelation, at some point you hit what is known as the dump. And up until, say, December 10th, I was doing quite well. I was able to drive. I started another business again. Um, I was back on my web design, and I just relapsed heavily. Just got all my old symptoms back, my muscle weakness. I still had the brain fog anyway. Still felt drunk, but I was getting about life. But yeah, now I'm just, and on top of that happening, like I said, the dump. The dump happens it'll happen either when you start collating, or it'll happen 6 to 9 months after you have your amalgams removed, which was exactly on time for me. It'd been like 7 months, 6 or 7 months, and then I had this happen. And it's another confirmation that mercury is really the root cause of all this shit for me. But at the same time, it's like, I've got my relationship going again, and I don't want to let her down and other people around me down because I'm not able to do certain things. I hate people having to look after me. I want to be the one to look after people for a change. Anyway, that will come. So right now, yeah, I'm in my dump, and this can last from, 6 to 24 months, really. But I can lessen it by collating. So I hit my dump and I thought, right, I'm just going to start chelation. What else can I do? Just as I was about to do that, I did one round, DMPS, went fine. With DMPS, I never feel great on round. And that's only 5 mg, but I'm going to switch to ALA. But yeah, anyway, so I did one round, and then it got to Boxing Day. I didn't put myself on a round for Christmas because I just wanted to feel well enough to sort of, just help my girlfriend cook the lunch. And yeah, Christmas Day was okay, but I woke up Boxing Day and my throat was just seriously infected. Don't know why or where it came from because I hadn't left the house. I don't know whether my girlfriend brought something back or... Regardless, I woke up and it was hard for me to swallow any food. Fast forward a few more days, my throat had pretty much closed, and I went to A&E because it was getting quite bad, and I was like in serious fevers. I was like 39, so I just went to A&E because it was like quite late at night. Anyway, they gave me penicillin, sent me home. A couple of days later, I hadn't eaten. I hadn't had any solid food since Christmas Day, and it was now New Year's Eve. I said to my mum, look, because I was back at my mum's, I said, look, I need to do something. It's like, I feel so weak. I don't know what to do. I'm losing weight. And she took me to the walking centre, and they took one look at my throat, and they basically said, I think you've got quinces. So I said, okay, well, whatever, I couldn't swallow water at this point, even water, so I was dehydrated. So they sent me straight to hospital, and I stayed there from New Year's Eve till about the 6th or 7th of January, just on a drip with IV antibiotics, morphine, codeine, IV paracetamol, and yeah, I didn't eat any food until around the 7th, where I ate like half an omelette. It was just horrific. Like just hitting my dump and then going through that, and I've lost a stone in weight, so I'm just under 9 stone now, and I'm 6'1". 9 stone is 57 kilos for anyone in the States, so I'm severely underweight. That doesn't help with feeling very strong. Yeah, and I'm still struggling to eat. I'm off my antibiotics now. My throat's cleared up. Still a little bit of soreness here. My glands are still a little bit raised, but compared to what it was. So yeah, I'm going to start around next week, ALA, and then I'm just going to keep going, and I'm not going to stop until I start to get different results, good or bad, and I'm just going to document my journey. So yeah, I mean, I went through that period where I felt okay, and I guess I slacked a little bit, you know. I'm just going to plug my laptop in. This is my new place, by the way. I live on my own now. When I was well enough, I just wanted to get out of my mum's place because I'd been stuck there for a year in my bedroom, and I just had to get out. And then there's other things, like I just started slacking a little bit, you know. I started to drink coffee again because I felt better. I didn't feel so shit all the time, and I still had my fog, and I was still having days where I'd feel really spinny. I couldn't do a lot. I couldn't like go for a run or something, but I was well enough to just go out, you know, just go to the post office and do a bit of shopping and drive again, and you know, make love and do normal things that I'm meant to be doing at 26. And yeah, so I guess that's why, you know, I didn't really do any updates anywhere. I didn't update people on Facebook. I didn't really speak to my friends much. I just kind of tried to get back on with life and forget that I was sick. And that went okay until I relapsed. I think I have to remember that I am sick, although not keep cementing it into my brain. I don't think that's healthy to keep reminding yourself that you're sick, but I am, and I need to make sure that I'm on top of things. So I'm religious with my vitamin C. I'm taking at least 8 grams a day. I'm taking ACE, adrenal cortex extracts, just to help my adrenal glands, my adrenal fatigue. I'm really dehydrated at the minute. I'm drinking plenty of water, but I'm also taking electrolytes because my urine is like really orange, even with drinking like 2.5 liters a day. But I think that's just stemmed from my visit to hospital. I'm just dehydrated, man. And yeah, I'm just trying to eat again. Just trying to get food back into me. It's difficult at the minute, especially when you react to food. But I will get there. It's just at a snail pace right now. But my body will manage. It's been through some crazy shit before. You know, I had my bout with anorexia when I was 19, where I got down to I think it was like 7.5 stone. So, you know, I can handle it. It's just rough. But yeah, that's it really. So I don't really have much of an update right now, other than that I'm not doing great. But I've got a plan that I'm going to stick to, and I'm going to begin ALA next week. Probably like probably Monday, and just go from there. And from then I will document my chelation journey, because people have asked for chelation updates, and I haven't really had any to give them because I slacked, and I just wanted to remember what it was like to be well again, you know, and have a few naughty things to eat. And yeah, maybe I'm paying for it now, but it will come again. I've just got to be strict again, do what I did before, and chelate. I've just got to get this metal out of my body, and once it is, I know that I feel a lot better, because since I was like 7 years old, I've had this poison put in me, and that's when a lot of mental health problems started. I had voices in my head at 7. I had my first therapist, and I've lost count of how many therapists I've had over the years for other, you know, strange problems like OCD and severe anxiety. I've been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and all sorts, and it's all bullshit. It's just bullshit. I never tied into any of it. I might have had anxiety, but I never owned it or anything. You know, it was just something I had to deal with, and something else I accepted. It was part of my life, and I dealt with and got over it. But they all tied to mercury for me and metals, and when I look back on my life and how toxic I was, or all these toxins that I've kept putting in my body, it all makes sense. I never nourished myself properly. My parents never nourished me properly. So it's just one of those things, and that's what it is, and that's what I'm gonna get over. So yeah, next time I'll have a bit more of an update in regards to how I'm feeling on ALA. I'm gonna start with I've got 1 mg tablets, so I'm just gonna start with like 2 mg, just take 2 at a time. I'm just gonna do a simple round, 64 hours, and go from there. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Hope everyone else is doing really well. I'll talk more about my current situation next time as well. Just give you a bit more insight into just my living situation, because I am still living alone. I'm managing that. My mother brings in my shopping for me. But yeah, I'm managing okay. Life's okay. I have my partner. I'm happy. Okay, so yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Happy healing. Take care.